Hey, this is your daily tarot and guidance reading. My name is TJ, and today is January 30th, 2022. This is a pick a card style reading, and we have 3 groups, each represented by a different stone. This week, all of the stones will be related to managing stress and balancing one's emotions. The first reading from the first group will be represented by the Moonstone. The second reading is from the Grape Chalcedony. And the third reading will be from the Blue Caribbean Calcite. If you would like, you can certainly pause the video and take a moment to see which stone you relate to today. Or if you would like, you can go into the description box below and fast forward to your particular reading. Oftentimes these readings feel connected. Stay tuned and see what you would like to do. All right, let's get started with the first group, and that's the Moonstone. Your Angel Oracle deck card is What Do You Desire? And it says, you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. What is it that you're desiring right now, Moonstone group? Certainly, perhaps your intuition has been guiding you towards something or has been trying to speak to you from your heart. I wonder what's at play here. So your Smith White Tarot cards are the Sun, and here we have Drogon, which is a dragon, and he is roaring towards the sun. This card is super duper positive. Now, when I see this in relation to the Queen of Coins, and here we have Lady Tyrell, Olenna Tyrell, and she's in reverse. Perhaps you have encountered somebody who has been a bit miserly. Perhaps there is something that you were wanting to do and you had a naysayer. You're being encouraged to work with your own intuition and to proceed regardless of what type of feedback you're receiving from this person. Perhaps what today is that you're going to experience is that there has been an idea of yours that you have been wanting to do, something that rings true to you. And inside you kind of know that it's the right thing to do. But perhaps there's been a mentor, probably someone with a feminine female energy who was trying to dissuade you from doing it, or has perhaps been not as positive as you would hope to be in your with your idea. You're being encouraged to proceed anyway, even if you don't have their blessing. You have your intuition to guide you, and you know you're becoming more in tune with what it is exactly that you want, and you're being encouraged to proceed, and it should work out. So I hope you have a good day, Moonstone group. You know, sometimes we're not always going to have people on our side at a particular moment. Sometimes others don't see the value in something that we see currently, and that's okay. It's all part of your journey, and it will only probably help to strengthen your resolve or ideas towards what it is that you're working on. And sometimes these interactions can help to give us more energy and help to fire us up to continue to want to work on whatever it is that we're working on. Moonstone group, I hope you have a wonderful day. The second reading from the second group, the Grape Chalcedony. You know, this stone is also used to help recall dreams. So some people think that you can sleep with this stone, or after you have been sleeping, if you put this stone on your third eye or on your forehead, it helps you to recall the events of your dream. Let me know if you've tried that before. Oh, isn't this amazing? Your Angel Oracle card is the Heart Chakra, and look, this stone is in the shape of a heart. That's so funny. And there's a piece of cat fur on it, of course. Now, this card says, love is in the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. All right, so, you know, the stone, the shape, this chakra, this Angel Oracle card, I wonder if this is a romantic reading. Okay, you have this in combination with the Ten of Cups, and this is a scene from the Game of Thrones series of the Crypts of Winterfell. It's where family members of a very distinguished family they lay their relatives to rest and pay respects, and they have statues of stone of the members, and it's a very interesting place. A lot of folklore happens in this place, and this card can sometimes mean uniting with people, making plans, things coming to fruition. This is a very positive card, and you have it in combination with the Page of Coins. And here we have Tyrion Lannister from a different family receiving some money. So Heart Chakra group, you know, actually, when I come to think of this whole thing, as I see this whole thing, and the feeling that I'm getting is perhaps people from this group, there's some sort of property arrangement that you've been going through. Maybe you're selling your house, or you've been looking for a place to live. This tells me that you're going to find somewhere that really rings true to your heart. Maybe this is even near location of some sort of childhood memory, or a childhood home, or something like that. Something that has a heart connection. Because this doesn't only have to be romantic love. This can be, you know, love within one's family, love within your, you know, between friends. Because this stone, also represents brotherly love. And with these two cards in combination together, I'm getting the sense there's some sort of property involved in this. So today, perhaps the people from this group, you were looking for a home. You were selling your home, or in the process of changing homes. And this tells me that today you're going to have success in finding something that really works for you and the people in your life, or the people that you are living with. And perhaps there's a connection again to a childhood home, or maybe this particular home is in the location of an event that happened between, you know, you and your partner, or something like that. That's something that stands out. Oh, wow. Grape Chalcedony. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's move on to the third reading, and this is from the blue Caribbean Calcite. You know, this stone also helps with sleep, and getting restful sleep, and good news too. So I hope you get some good news in your reading today. Change in direction. That's an awesome oracle card. And here you have an angel, one that looks like a baby, and an actual infant, and a stork, and they have a map, and it's just very bright and positive. This card says, the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected and in the future, so follow your path your path to the happy outcomes you desire. Oh my goodness, I wonder what kind of news you're going to get today. This is nice. So you have the Four of Coins in reverse, and here we have a representative from the Iron Bank of Bravos. And this card can often represent somebody being able to be generous, someone sometimes letting go of the materialistic aspects of things and taking on a more spiritual path. And sometimes we're able to do that because there is a balance within the finances as well. And sometimes it can be greed, but as I look at this entire reading, especially because you also have the Knight of Coins, so too many cards, this tells me about long-term growth. This tells me about being steady and consistent, and wow. So third group, perhaps there's been something that you've been working on for quite some time. Or perhaps for whatever reason, there's a change that has allowed you to have the money you need to live a slower paced life. What's going on here? Maybe you heard from maybe you're having an online assignment where you're able to be at home and you know, take on more of a role within your household. Perhaps you're not going to be like a slave to your actual workplace anymore because of an opportunity, some sort of good news that's come by your way. And this good news is allowing a big change in your life, and perhaps how you interact with money, or in the way that you earn your money. What news are you receiving today? Perhaps someone is really going to have a change of assignment that allows them to have a slower pace and be at home a little bit more. Perhaps you have a home business or a personal venture that is going to pick up, that will allow you to take on a more spiritual path, or a path that's more true to your heart, as opposed to having your occupation, the thing that takes up your time, just really be about making money. But whatever it is that you're doing is something that perhaps even was a hobby of yours, and you're able to make this your main bread and butter. Perhaps you're going to see signs of that today. And that change will allow a better balance in your life. That's super positive. That's really, really good. You know, it's so important to have balance. It's so important to live authentically, and to be mindful of the way that we use our time. We have, we have one chance on this planet that I guess we can remember. And you gotta use that time wisely. So as I look at this entire reading, I definitely feel like there's connections here. Number one, with the exception of the major arcana card, the Sun, and this Ten of Cups card, most of these cards have been about coins. So this is definitely a money reading, a financial reading. And I'm seeing that overall today, perhaps there is something secretly, or just, in the back of your mind, that you've been wanting to do intuitively, that you feel has the potential to be fortunate for you. Perhaps you let somebody know that about this idea, and they prove to be a bit of a naysayer, but really you should follow your intuition, because this is a really good idea, and this can bring you what it is that you want. Perhaps part of this has to deal with you changing locations, being on the lookout for property or some sort of transaction in order for this to take place, and you find something that really rings true to you. And this change, you going forward with whatever it is that you're working on, is going to allow you to live a different type of life, one that might be able to change the pace or the balance between work and life, work and home, and you'll be able to take on a more healthy, spiritually rewarding path. I hope you have a great day, and if you enjoyed this reading, please feel free to come back for another one, and we'll see what other types of readings we'll have coming up in the month ahead. Take care and have a great day. Bye now.